here we create a Bastion load balancer, and then here we create more. If you go to the bigger projects, right, they'll be creating here some kind of messaging layers, and then cache layers, and then like some big data. So we need more IPC in this layer as well, database. Highest is the app, next is the database, next is the public subnet. So we went with that creation. Uh, this is the setup. When you're creating subnets, important thing was uh, you have to distribute the subnets across the availability zones. That's what we did. Same public subnet will be creating the 1A, 1B, 1C like that. Why do we need high availability? In case you will be doing some kind of DR related or there is a original issue in the zone. So you need high availability. With that, we are creating the subnets in other zones. Whether you are using or not, it doesn't matter, but you need a subnets. That's so once you create any VPC or subnets, by default, those are nature in the private. If you want to connect to any component within the VPC, you need a layer called the internet gateway. You will be coming here, and then this is internally, it will be used by AWS internally. So if you remove IGW VPC attachment, you cannot connect any component here within. So we'll do that less later. So VPC subnets by default private. To connect from outside, you need IGW. Then from private within VPC or any subnets you want to go outside within private subnets, you need a layer called NAT gateway. NAT gateway will have elastic IP, and then we will create in the public subnets, any one public subnet. It's your choice. So after creating all these components, we need a connectivity. We need to make a like kind of IGW to subnets and all. We created this guy, the routes. Two routes I created, public route and private route. So it's your choice. Like, can I create one route for every subnet? You can go with that. Instead of that, because all these are in same nature, public. So I created one route. All these are in same nature. So I created a private route. In the public route, I associated public subnets. In the routes, I added the IGW, Internet Gateway. Same, replicated for private as well. Little change was here, private subnets, and then the NAT gateway we have associated in the VPC. So that is the we did. And then I created an EC2 mission in the one of private subnets. Here you see. Select here, go for networking concepts here. You see this is in our VPC. And then you can see this subnets, this subnet. So this is the purely private subnet, app subnet. And you see here, this is missing. Previous labs, when we did our own VPC thing, you could have seen here IP addresses here, public IP address we were doing. Here you don't have an IP address. Only the option you can connect to this machine is via SSM, Session Manager, or the other option is via the Bastion. So we need to create one more mission. It's your choice. You can connect from directly the console or with the SSM. You need to install SSM agent and then the IAM policy you have to assign. Or the other way option is go with the Bastion. So Bastion we will create in the public subnet. So as an admin, I will connect to the Bastion. Will connect to the Bastion, but the communication will go via the IGW only. I'll connect to the Bastion. I'll copy the PEM files from my local to Bastion. From here within AWS, you remember, right? We did lab. Within AWS, the IP address, private IP address will work. So my mission doesn't have public IP, I have a private IP. So within cloud, private IP will work from here to here. So that is what the lab.
Sir, for practice purpose, if we create VPC and all this architecture, is it chargeable in AWS if we don't delete it immediately?
No, VPC is not chargeable. They'll charge for NAT gateway.
Okay. So NAT gateway, just for practice, we can do that and immediately we have to delete, sir.
I mean, let's keep it for 2 to 3 days. You can say that I was exploring on the AWS thing. You can tell that. That's yeah. So they'll charge in the this thing. I mean, they charge for EC2 layers as well if you are creating bigger types and all. So we need to go with the free type. Like as I said, IGW VPC subnet, they'll not charge for them, but only the component they'll charge for is the NAT gateway in the components. Cool. So my objective here is now like I'll set it up apps here, and then we will access them to outside. The load balancer we will create like same lab, but within our VPC, kind of will observe the some kind of flows. So you know the some if it is failure and all, so you have to help me with that the keywords where need to be checked and all. So this subnet, sorry, this load balancer I'll create in the public subnets. But my EC2 missions will be in the private subnet. So we will attach private EC2 missions to these target groups to the load balancer. We can do that. So here now we'll launch up a Bastion. We'll connect to this mission. We will set up applications here. We will associate these applications to the load balancer. We will access from outside. So that is what my objective. In case any failure something, please help me with this because you already have an experience on this layer. Just help me. So purely controlling is it. The previous labs were default VPC. Now it is in our own VPC. So that is what the flow. And then once you familiar on it, we'll go little towards this layer. We'll set it up this layer. Much we will enforce more security things here in between. So that is what my objective. So you see right here, this is the private subnet, private layer completely. If I wanted to get some content from outside, I need to go via to whom? From private to outside.
NAT gateway.
NAT gateway.
NAT gateway, right? So that is keep it. So now let me keep it to this guy. S3. Just I'll come to my lab just before that. This is the one of interview question. They'll concentrate more. I have seen it. You see right? You know this thing already.
Yes.
Whose component it is? A cloud component or outside component? This guy.
Cloud comp.
Cloud component.
Yeah, let it be S3. The name is important for me. So it's within AWS only, right? Let me keep it. So buckets are regional, but it will be global. That's okay. So now, if I wanted to get some content from here to application to S3, why do we need like some, you know already the use case. Why application need to connect to the S3? Some use case, tell me, any use case.
Object storage purpose, we need S3.
Yeah, like for example, any use case, real-time use case, like application point of view.
There,
Any videos
In
or
it.
any
Yeah. So videos or documents or attachment, right? Like whatever you are uploading,
yes.
they'll go behind store in the S3. They can store in EBS only, but static content, right? We prefer to store behind in the S3.
yes.
Now, my application wanted to access this private guy wanted to connect to this S3, right? So usually it is in what AWS people do. I mean to say the nature, they'll treat this also in internet content only, S3 also, even if it is AWS source also. So now from where you have to get the content, they'll treat as a S3 is a public only, internet only. So in that case, right, all your content, if you want to download some content from S3 to your application, right, all content will go via what?
And gateway.
Keep it this. They'll ask you this interview question lot. This is the one of the VPC to S3. Communication. Okay. Not gateway only. Yes, that is correct. So with this, I was telling, right, they'll charge for whom more? Yeah, I mean to say which component they'll charge in the VPC, I was telling. No?
And
Yeah. I mean, they'll charge it, but here, obviously, you have to charge for, I mean, they'll charge for VPC.
Sir,
Here, they'll charge for, you are getting more charge, right? Here, you are accessing this outside content or within cloud content? Within the cloud content only, right? S3. So VPC. Yeah. I mean to say you are sending again your what that is the one. You are accessing from VPC to S3. Your packet is going via whom? VPC again going to the
gateway.
internet you are sending, right? So what is the thumb rule within cloud? If you are accessing one service to one service, do you need to send within internet or what is the good one? Intranet, right? So there is a concept called, please listen it. They'll ask you this layer very well. They'll ask you this kind of question. By default, if you don't enable it, all you are sending your packets to internet via what? Which guy? NAT gateway.
Gateway.
NAT gateway. So by default, this is the one. They'll ask you this. Can we avoid this? Why do I need to pay for this money? I don't want to pay. NAT gateway little use one. They'll charge you. Because you will be downloading the bulk of videos, right? If you are working for any video-based kind of company. So there is a kind of concept called endpoints. These are, I think, private. It's not that much costly. Some of them are free as well. Not only S3, there are other services also are there. If you enable this VPC endpoint, this is purely, as I said, right? This is one private. Which concept you need to use? Endpoints. Keep it this keyboard. VPC endpoint. You have to create it. This one.
Sir, we can,
Yeah.
sir, again, sir, we can use roles, right? For service to service.
Yeah. That is for security. IAM role is for security. But whatever you are using, right? Yes, IAM role will be there. But internally, IAM role is not enough, right? At the end, from one place to another place, if you are connecting it, you need a connectivity, right? Network connectivity. Role will be there. Mandatory, you need IAM role to access it. But internally, how the packet will go. But even if you assign IAM role, right? The packet, what happens is, it will go to the simple, I'll tell you. Don't think much. Don't think. Go in. Yeah. No, internally they'll manage it. They'll manage it. Like, yeah, I mean to say they'll ask you like, hey, interview point of I'm telling it as we will do the hands on it, but you should. No. That is not that. This is called VPC endpoint. This is VPC endpoint. You see here somewhere in the VPC. No, if you go for VPC, right? Here, remember you will be having that keyword. This is if you're accessing any AWS service, you see right this one. This is the one I was, sorry, this is the one I was telling. This is not the load balancer endpoint. No, that is not the one. This is the one I was telling it. So why do we need endpoints? If you're accessing any AWS service, some services which are like they're outside of our VPC, and I don't want to send that packet to internet, and then I wanted to use within AWS network, then we will be going with this VPC endpoint. What is the benefit? You are not sending packets to internet, and then within AWS network, the packet will go. That's AWS will maintain. One is security, another is cost, another is fast also. I'll tell you very simple way. Yeah, go ahead. Mm-hmm. You mean the S3 storage only, you mean? No. You can go with VPC endpoints. Yes, some of them supports, yes. Yeah. Let me keep it here. VPC, see, the rule is the basic, why I'm telling it, the basic rule is if it is AWS service, some of them you can go with the VPC endpoint. And then that some of the services are global. I know the S3 is the global. So with that I was telling. Yeah. Cool. Now let's go. This is your home, for example, home. You think it, this is the home. And you have a one door here, for example, normal. Let me go. Simple example. This is the door. It is not. Okay, door. And you have, for example, here, two rooms, you think it. Now, you want to go from here to here, what we do normally? We'll keep it a door here, right? You will go here, and then you will go inside to this room, right, usually. So now if there is a security here, I don't want to, like, if you don't know this door concept, what you will be doing it? Like something. You will come here, you will go outside, again, you have to keep it in something, right, like this. So you have to come out. Here also one door will be there. You have to come and then make a door here, right? So what is this? What is the drawback with this?
Time consumption.
Yeah, time consumption, like something. If you ask security and all, right, you are going outside. So again, this is, you can think it is a public area. So if you want to access from one place to another place, I mean, it's a generic example I'm telling. One room to another room, we'll keep it a room, right? This room is nothing but what concept I was telling within AWS.
Intranet.
Yeah, this is what I was telling now. What is that? This guy
Endpoint.
endpoint.
And
Otherwise, if you don't have majority companies, what I have seen in the projects, right? If they're using HTML, they're not using this concept. I have seen it. What we do, I see kind of how much NAT gateway data is going. I'll see that how much they are charging for some days. Then I'll take an opportunity, what services they are using. Then I'll take an opportunity. I'll introduce the VPC endpoint. How we did like this thing. So with that, the cost will get reduced. I have seen it. One project I remember like something 4,000 to almost like $150 something we reduced it something because we were accessing heavily that per month $4,000 to something like so. So keep this thought. You have to see that to where the packet is going. In AWS, I was telling that in VPC the most chargeable component is the NAT gateway, and then you have to see that what content you are accessing from private to outside. If it is within AWS services, better to go. What is the concept? Endpoints. Yeah, good. So this is within AWS services only, not to outside. If it is outside, mandatory we will going via NAT gateway. We don't have an option. But they'll ask you this question with S3 example. I don't want to send my packet to internet. How the communication will happen? The answer is that you have to say the endpoints. If this will come on that lab as well. Cool. So continue to our lab. I'm creating the Bastion one because I cannot have a connectivity to my app EC2 missions. So key pairs are not regional specific. I can use. Here is the gist. I need to change this guy. This is the gist. Don't use the default one. Go for. Can you guys help me here? I'm creating a Bastion. It's
Public subnet.
it's your choice. I'm not telling it. Any public subnet you can choose. The beauty is this is the guy. You could have observed yesterday for EC2 mission. The other guy. It is disabled. Now it is enabled. Let me create one security group now. Bastion. This this I'll control to my VPN IPs. You can think. Now just go and launch instance. Instances. Select this EC2 networking. You see, right? This is the one, our own VPC. From EC2 sectional, I'm seeing in which subnet and all this information you can see here itself. Now, I wanted to connect to this mission. I can able to connect, right? Because I'm from outside. What is the here? You see, right? Which IP we got now?
Public IP.
public IP,
For this mission?
private IP.
It's empty, right? So now we are able to control completely with our own VPC concept. So this mission we cannot access outside at any cost from SSH. I mean to say the SSH or something. Purely controlled with the network. Now if I want to go to this mission, only the option via within AWS, you remember we discussed initial, right? Within AWS, which IP address will work?
Private IP address.
Private IP.
Private IP, yeah. Let's take this one. I will connect from my laptop. I'll use git bash. From my laptop, I'm connecting to this. Private IP DNS name, it's your choice. I have allowed security group. So total 2 security groups are there. One is for app, another is for Bastion. Now I'm able to connect from this mission whether connectivity is there or not. I wanted to check to Bastion. From Bastion to, I'm sorry. One is ping, another is when I say connectivity, you can ask back like ping is disabled by default, right, in the cloud. And one more is that command is telnet, or one more is the NC. Check telnet is there here in the Bastion. It's not there, NC is not there. Let's install sudo yum. For any software, you can install multiple also. This is the tool we use. M is to install any software. Like in which subnet I am right now? In this. I'm not asking in which EC2 mission. In which subnet I am right now?
Public subnet.
So I'm downloading a software, right? So this software downloaded from internet or something. You can go little further. You can see here from where it is downloading it. It will say that from which repository it is downloading.
Azure
Amazon.
Linux.
You think this Amazon Linux repository from outside. So how my packet, whenever downloading, right? I'm pulling a software from within public subnet to from outside internet. No, 1 second. 1 second. Yeah, see this image. Just to see this image. You are here. This one will pull from here. From where they will pull. These guys. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. True, true. The content is going via which guy now here? Internet gateway you will be going here. This is the public subnet, right? This content will go via here, this guy, not the NAT gateway. This content, the NAT gateway purely think that it is private because this NAT gateway we have associated to whom? Private route. Let me put it like this here. So right now, in which EC2 mission I logged in?
Bastion.
Best. In which subnet it is?
Public.
Public.
Public. Public subnet in which route?
Public route.
Public route.
In the public route, which route you have associated?
Through internet gateway.
With the IGW, right? So all your packet will go to outside and all communication will go via which guy right now? IGW guy. Okay, just keep it. If you touch that IGW, you left a boat in the ocean. There is no connectivity at all. So that's how it will behave. Again, you have to do this thing. In the real time, majority times, very careful when you're touching the VPC layers. It will be huge impact. You have to, and then one more, if you delete that, right, gone. You have to take a screenshot something, or you have to make everything in the code something. Little careful when you're touching VPC components. Good. So with that, what I mean is here, the packets, whatever I'm downloading from the internet, the communication via going the IGW. That is what you think it. Good. So back to my question. This is the one. I wanted to connect from Bastion check to app EC2. What components I need? Connectivity. I need to make ping work first. I want to check. Let's make a ping work. Please tell me. You know already. What I have to do?
In security, we need to change.
Yeah, which is security group.
Tab EC2.
Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. So here, true. Please tell me. I don't know. Like next, you have to tell me like what I have to do. Yeah. So yeah, true. If I get same question, that I'll say that, like, for example, I'm inside a Bastion, and then I'll go to the app EC2, because app EC2 is in the private subnet. We will not have a public IP. I'll take a private IP, because within the cloud I'm already in the Bastion. So within the cloud, private IP will work, and then from Bastion I'll take app EC2 private IP, and then I'll do ping. By default, I'm pinging from Bastion to app EC2. In the app EC2 security group, I will whitelist that ICMP, because ping will work on the ICMP protocol. So I'll enable it, I'll test it, and then I'll remove it just to connectivity test. Otherwise, if I want to test other one, telnet required a port number, specific port number to test. Usually,
వచ్చేసారా మీరు?
just a second. Yeah. So I mean, so this is like you getting right that I'm pushing my keywords as much I have knowledge. Try to put that keywords. Yeah. Just have that thing in the when you were saying the answer, right? So that is 1 second. Yeah. So telnet need a kind of port number, and then the IP address. Private IP will pick it because I have PC2, right? And then it's a Linux machine. I do normally the 22 port number. I'll check it. Same way for NC is alternative. So yeah. So can you guys help me here now? Which is city mission I need to allow? If I want to do ping test, we don't do that. Just for test purpose, I do. I am doing it. In the real time, we don't enable majority times this ping.
App Apache.
So let's go here. This guy. Yeah. Try now. Where is this guy? Ping. Private typing. So now your packet will go via from where to where, which subnet you are communicating now. Tell me the subnets. Public subnet to private subnet. Yeah, but which IP you are pinging now here?
Apache.
Everywhere.
Yeah, app IP, which is called private IP. Now what AWS will do, they'll not route via NAT gateway something. They'll take care their own route. You saw there was a default route was there, right? Default route, which is the when you were seeing, right, there was some local was there. That AWS will take care outside within AWS traffic. They'll take care. Anything, because the traffic entering, right, they'll go via route only. Yeah, that they'll take the default route now. They'll not take our NAT gateway route thing. NAT gateway route is only for exit. This is you are entering, right, ingress. So yes, anything one place to another place, it will route is the where the traffic signal you think it. Egress. Yeah. Now you see, right, ping is disabled it. Let me test other guy. Telnet. You know the ping to work, right? How to make it? Security group. This guy. If you want to make the ping work, here inbound rule, edit inbound rules. Which packet you need to allow? Which protocol? No, for ICMP, Internet Chat Message Protocol. This one, like ping pong. This they'll allow it. So we are not allowing this now. Just for demo purpose, I'm telling it. If you want to, just allow it for test purpose.
My IP.
No, yeah. Back IP do we allow, or what is the good practice?
We need to provide Bastion IP
IP
or security.
or
Bastion security group.
or you can allow complete your CIDR range, your VPC CIDR range, or you can allow your public subnets also, comma, you can keep multiple CIDR range. It's your choice. Please, this is the one we are going. 10.1. Security groups are the more restricted one. Yeah. 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 So usually, if you allow, right, you are able to reach to this EC2 security group from any any subnet to, right? You are allowing complete all our subnets here now with this. 10.1 is you are using this one for whom? This
VPC.
VPC.
VPC. So you can reach to this security group across any subnets. That's what. Yeah, good to go for security group is the good control. This is just for test purpose. I'm allowing it. Now to go for this. Okay. Do again. You see right now it is working. So in Windows, right, the packets, ping packets by default will be 4. In Linux, it will do continuously. Ping it does. If you want to control, you can do -c some number, you can keep it, number of packets and that. Otherwise, you have to kill this. Control C you have to do. Let's go and then remove it. Not good practice to allow the ping packets. Let's go. Just for test purpose, whether I'm able to reach to that mission or not, just we'll do. Oh my God. Is that correct? Yeah, let's save. Cool. So we're good now with this. The other one test I wanted to do from private to the public. I'm sorry, from Bastion to private. Telnet. Then let go here with the private. Space 22 port number. It's Linux. From where to where I'm communicating here? From Apache, which is in the private subnet. It got connected. Why it got connected? What could be that something? I have not allowed the Bastion security group. Still, it is able to reachable.
We provide VPC network, right?
No, I have not allowed.
Default VPC.
No. No, when I've created, right, I allowed everywhere. You could have seen, right? I was editing that security group. Could have seen. No? This is the app subnet. See, this is the I allowed that time last time. Yeah, now let's control this guy. Even if it is easy to mission in internet, also you cannot connect from outside, but you will be able to connect from where? Within VPC because 00 you kept, right? So now what I'll do here, I'll allow HG demo Bastion security group. Yeah. This is the, yeah, yeah. Some let's go here. Cool. So now check this guy. Control. Wait. Exit. Cool. So now try another command also. Ncf and widget. So ncf and widget. Let me pick that same ncf and widget. From Bastion to app, I'm checking connectivity. And 22 port number, I know the port number. It is failing. It should work. No? But yeah, I'm out. Wait, did I make any mistake?
I think port number 22 is not specified in
Oh,
the
acha.
spec.
Yeah, I load the 0. Acha. That is what the mistake is. I did bug. Let's see. Now let's try it. See the beauty with the NC is it will say very good English keyword success connection timeout. Telnet doesn't use. If you are using any automation, right, use NC. Yeah, this says the connected. No. So we are able to reach port. Can I test another port number? The app port number. Let's see. So in that target EC2 mission, let me keep it here. This will be easy. I'm in. What is this? I'm inside this mission. This one. You think there's the Bastion. Now, by default, one port will be, did you install this guy, 22? Or automatically it came? Did you install any port number for application 22 on anything, on any 22 port number, any application did you install or automatically it came?
Automatically.
We have taken it.
Mm.
Because the Linux nature, right? Automatically this application will come SSHD. You don't need to install this one. Now this port will be what status? It will be in what status now? This guy. Listening. The port will be listening. Then only you are able to reach it. And you made a outside layer. This is a layer. You allowed this guy. Which guy you allowed? 22. Yeah. Now let's say that I wanted to I'm testing from here. Whatever, like for example, NC. So it checked the timeout, it went later, and then whenever it went through, it said that response it got, and then we got a message called connected now. I'm testing now one more port number 80. What could be the error we will get? There is no application, there is no security group. What could be the error you may get? So you know already, you have seen now?
Timeout.
Yeah. Because you will be getting this kind of issues. This kind of issues only you will get in the real time. You have to tell immediately. This is the one of the problem. Yeah, obviously the timeout. If you expect the errors, you are good. The timing. Now let me, because obviously we need a 80, right? So let me allow in the application security group, not on the Bastion. Whatever I'm doing on the Bastion only for SSH. I'm not touching the Bastion security group. This is for think in the real time to whom I will allow this port number. You know already now. This 80 I will allow to one guy specifically.
End users.
Yeah, end users only, but in our
And
case,
is it
you have to tell me.
IGW?
You have the image in your screen. Eight zero. Yeah, try that. That is correct. Try. Think your time.
Through load balancer, I think, sir.
Yeah, we will allow load balancer security group here. We did this lab now already. Here I will allow load balancer security group. Because this machine is in private, right? Completely. So only the way I can come via the load balancer only. So I will allow after some time here load balancer security group. We did this lab. Here I will allow
Yes.
load balancer security group I will allow. For now, I'll go with this. That's okay. That happens. So this is for test purpose. I'm doing it for now. So let's see. Now I allowed. Let's see what error we will see. I think not connection timeout. Let's see. You see now? What is the error you are getting? Connection refused. There is no port is listening, or if port is listening, it is stopped, for example. In that case, security group allowed, security group block will get timeout. If security group allowed, if there is a problem with the port number not listening, you'll get error call connection refused. Let's go. And then where is this guy? This guy. Okay. So you allowed, and then but it's not listening. Who is not listening? The 80 port is not listening. So in this case, you will get error called connection refused. Cool. So let me install an application here in this mission. I'll install an application. So okay, please tell me how can I'm inside a Bastion. Please tell me what and all needed. What and all I needed.
M key.
Your private key. Where it is in your laptop or in the Bastion?
It should be in Bastion.
The Bastion. Okay, next. And yeah, no, yeah, yeah. By default, it will exist. I need one more, na? Very important guy. I need one more guy. App. Yeah, app EC2. Where is this guy?
Right.
Now, currently.
Your local system.
It's in my local, right? How do you get? It's all some basics only. For some people, if you are aware, but it is little basics. But for the beginners, it will be little. So that's why I'm keeping it. This kind of question, how and all. There is a command call. We will be
Yes.
using. Yes, it. This we did already. Let me come out of from here. So copy. What is that? Copy. Why do we need? We need a connectivity, right? This is the one. This is the command. So what and all here you need again to copy? Private key and obviously Bastion. And these are all the, like some basic stuff. And then security group allowed and all already we have. Same command, little I'll change it here. SCP. So this is the for authentication. The file, whatever I'm copying, that file I'll keep. At the end, keep colon. I'm doing control A. Control if you do, it will go to the screen first. The first line, end up the sorry, start up the line. If you do
No,
control,
you copied a couple of times.
yeah, it will. No, that's okay. This is for authentication to Bastion. This is the file I'm copying it. This is the one I'm copying it. Okay. This is for authentication purpose. Okay. Because of the name convention, we'll have a confusion. But this is for authenticating to Bastion, like SSH you did, right? That is the purpose. This is the one you are copying the one. Control E. You control E for screen. It will be very fast, your productivity something. Okay. Here is the path I'm copying. EC2 user /. So SCP also will go 22 port number via. So in the Bastion, you have to allow your IP address. Already you have allowed it. So that's the reason. Now let's go back. Good. So SCP command, let me keep it back again, just for our purpose. This is the one. For example, in your case, you have to change this IP address. Good. Now I'm inside it. I have these components already. Private key, I have public, this thing. Let me try it back. Same command, SSH-i. The private IP of EC2 machine. I have allowed already. We tested a connectivity, right? Telnet. So I'm good. Simple PIM I have. EC2 part. Observe the ending was 801.80. This is 241. This is another series. This is another series. Cool. You know this problem. You have to do something now. I told right. Yeah. The command will be this guy. chmod 400. This is the command will be. Now let back. You see in which mission I am right now. So 241 to I connected from my laptop to Bastion. I did a jump. From here again, I'm coming to which mission right now? The app right now. Here our business we need to install. The business is Apache, you can think it. So I wanted to install some colorful website, static website, which you guys did already. in VPC private Apache, you think it, this is the little keyword, complex keyword. Let's skip it. Please, with that, can you guys tell me how can you install sudo? Yeah, sure. That will do. Before that, we need a some player, right? To player.
HTTP.
Install Apache HTTP-y.
You know, right, where the application content will be there, from where?
Slash var HTM like that.
Yeah. Slash where?
www.
Yeah,
HTML.
right. Here you should have HTML content. Now, you know, right, I installed one software, na, but in which subnet I am right now?
Private subnet.
Now, if you are downloading any content from internet, you are pulling, right? You are downloading means what is that? You are from internet, you are pulling.
So we need to reach a NAT gateway.
Yeah, that it will take. Let me keep it like this. That now you are in which subnet? Private subnet, right? You have a, what is this guy? In the private route, what you have you assigned? This NAT gateway is in which subnet now? Public subnet. Now it will go to the which route now? Public route. Go via IGW. That is how the flow. If you remove this, right? This one, let's see something. You can try now. So I want to download one content, right? Static content. What is that? Some jQuery website templates. Huh? Let me get it. This is in my local. I'm downloading from my local. So let's take something. Easy way. Crypto. Okay. Click on this guy. Don't download in your local. Right click on it. Copy link address. Observe that the end of the extension of the link. You see? So that's why it will download the zip file now. Cool. So here only, what is the command you remember? wget. To install any software, you can use. To download any software, we use the wget command. Let's see. At the end, observe it. 20. Yeah. Now observe it, right? You don't your packet able to go via which guy? No. I did ls command inside the mission. I got a file right now. Let me remove this file. I will do again. Let me download it. To remove, right, rm command. rmfnf. Type this zip. Type the initial name, fin something to tab. Automatically some keywords. It will take automatically full name. Now remove it. Now let's do our lab. Go to this route. VPC. I mean, a private subnet, right? My packet is going via which way? Route table. Wait, route table. Routes. Edit routes. For example, no? Oh, no, sorry. Not. Let's remove this guy. Save routes. Now let's try to download it. Same command. You see? But private to private, it will work. If this file is there in the S3 zip file, what concept you can use in that case? If the same file is in S3, if you are downloading, what concept you can use? You are in the private. Endpoints, yeah, you can use it. Now you see, right, it is completely blocking. Where it is blocking? At the route table. So packet is going out, but it is getting blocked at which level right now? The route table. To go outside, to go to the outside to the public subnet or whatever. Now what you can do? Go back to the private route. Here you can say that 00. I wanted to send outside. Here you see, right, there will be some components. Simple endpoint. I think yeah, this guy is endpoints. Egress. Endpoint, and I was looking for other endpoint related keywords. VPC, yeah. So my case was right now NAT gateway here. Repeat here, automatically will come. Just wait for some time behind what will happen again. Now it will be trying, will be to keeps and try. There will be some timeout. Duplicate will have some timeout. Let me control C. Let me try again back. It takes immediate effect. See here. So you know the proof, you know, right? From private, if you want to go to internet, what is the via? Yeah, routes will be there, but the what we expect is the NAT gateway. Let me keep it here. From private, this is the guy, which is the guy? Internet. So via which guy will be going? What is this guy? NAT gateway. So from private, you are going outside, right? So this is the in the company's right, they'll call it a forward proxy. Forward proxy. This guy, I'll do same. Let's get from internet. From internet. Just a minute. From internet, I'm going to the private, which is the VPC. I think it's a VPC. Any subnet, public subnetter. Will be going via which component?
Internet.
Internet.
This is called, we'll be calling reverse. So some companies, what they do, right? They'll be blocking your internet websites, right? Like for example, some you cannot access Gmail or Facebook, something, right? So they'll install one software. You think, for example, NAT gateway. I mean the keyboard here to outside, but in the real time, right? You'll have an NAT gateway. They'll install one more software where it will control everything. Here, they'll block all your forward proxies and all here. They'll set it up in your laptop. All your traffic via go to this software forward proxy. They'll block it here. They'll block all your websites. For me, yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Forward proxies. Yes. They'll whatever you send egress traffic, right? You are accessing some internet content. We'll block at this level. Forward proxy. Yes. Yeah, yeah. If you are, let's say, for example, you copied, let's say, for example, ChatGPT, they allowed, for example. Now you copied the some content, right? You in the ChatGPT, you copied some content, something. So some kind of when you copy the content, right? The if it is your company related keywords and all something, right? Keywords matching and all, they'll block at this level. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, then copy paste is like that something maybe in your laptop software they could have installed, maybe. Yeah. This is for networking block or the content blocking something that they do. Yeah. Yeah. So for me, that's okay. For me, the keyword is how you go from private to public via the forward proxy. That is the keyword. In the cloud, we are using the NAT gateway. From public to within the private, we will be coming via the reverse proxy. In the cloud, we are using one guy called IGW. These two keywords I are telling. So you should know that forward proxy, reverse proxy kind of keyword. Still in the on-prem, they'll use this guy. Okay, cool. Now let's go back to our set it up. I downloaded this guy. The private VPC, not in the Bastion. Bastion just I did for jump purpose. Unzip. It will create one folder. I have to copy inside this content. Don't copy this folder. I have to go inside this folder. You see now one file. So I have to copy all this content into one place now from where Apache will pick. TP FNR star space where I think I may get permission denied. Let me see. Yeah. Oh, it worked. Cool. So it copied. I was using sudo command. Otherwise, you'll get an error. For unzip bundle, no need. For while copying, you should have this. Yes, 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 yes. True. Is it user by default will bypass? Cool. So I have copied content to this guy, this layer. Now Apache will pick from where? From this file. I have this content. You can check like this command also. lsfn ldr where ww html. I have the file. No? Apache will pick default which file now? Index. Now I want to test this website now. Whether it is working or not. I want to test this. This is colorful. Earlier we had a very luxury, na? Which IP address we had? Yeah. Earlier we had a luxury IP which is private public IP. Now we don't have. You cannot access this website right outside. Only the way you can access now which guy here. No, no, no. The GUI access. Like I want access from browser, blah blah something. Yeah, that is there. Already set it up is there. That is UPC. You
Through load balance.
only the one guy is that I'll create a load balancer in the which subnets now. Public subnet. I will attach this machine to here. That can be done. Other way around, right? So if you want to test, that is end user will come browser. As an admin, right? I have an authority to go inside the servers, right? If I want to test myself, please use this command. We use a lot of times to debug. There is a command called curl. HTTP. I'm testing locally, okay? Localhost. That's it. No need to put the port number, right? By default, and which port number you are entering here? 80. 80 port listening or not now? Just do this. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. I installed Apache, but
We
sudo.
didn't start that
Yeah,
services.
yeah. So that is what it is saying. Unable to connect, right? Fail to connect. That's good to see. We installed, but we have not. Systemctl start. Yes. Now run back again. You are getting some big HTML file here. So we don't care about what HTML for this. For me, is status code is important. If you want to know status code, put -i there. It will say that 200. The response is giving with Apache. So here is the interview question. How do you test website is working locally or not or something from the command line? The answer is this guy. Localhost. Localhost will skip everything network. It will go on there. And which port number are entering here? Sorry, specific. You want to access some page. Yeah, you can access it. You can let's go and then do LSF and LTR I was doing. Do this command, okay? Habituate this. Previously, you could have run one command, and I don't want to type full command. I know that some keyword remember. Do Control R. You see what it is doing. Reverse search, right? To in the previous command, I did ww like this. It will bring automatically full command. Okay. Now I want to do curl command, right? I want to do again curl command. Control L I'm doing. Control L, no? You Control L to clear the screen. I want to do curl command again. What I can do? I don't want to type full command, right? Control type just UR. That's it. Whatever you remember in the previous command, type one keyword automatically, some keyword matching, it will bring immediately. Okay. Control R. With that, right? You can do fast. That work. So
Small doubt, Anish.
I wanted access now team.html, right? For example. I can access it. You see, you can access it. Yeah, you can access it. So for me, right, I'm getting the content. 200. Yeah, that's okay. No. Yeah, go. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah. I'll come on it. I'll come on it, Anil. I'll just we'll be switching little context, but I'll come on it. I'll come. So so my objective now here is sorry, I will come on it. I'm sure I'll not miss it. Okay, I'll come on it. Yeah, I'll come on it. A little. I need a little basics about that. Cool. So my objective now is in the interview point of view, they'll ask you this question: how do you access an website? Which is I cannot access this one outside, right? Whether it is working or not. I don't have an option now. Only the option I can access within the local. The command is the curl localhost. You can test it. If it is specific port number, you can keep it the port number or something. If it is you need a port number, you can keep it. For now, I did access. Hey, can you guys tell me? I wanted to test. So, Bastion. I want to test from Bastion with this. Tell me how can I test? Okay. No, normal, I don't have load balancer now, for example. Yeah, that is accessible. No, I want to test from Bastion. If you do, where are you right now in this case? Where you?
We need to put private IP of in place of localhost.
Yeah. No, I mean in this Bastion will be right. If you do localhost request, will go to which server now?
Bastion server.
So it will go to Bastion. No problem. What is the good way then?
We need to replace, I think, sir, localhost. Private IP.
Private EC2. That's it. So let's test that as well. Please do these things. We will be doing like this whenever situation is not going proper. We will do this test lot of times. Curl HTTP. Earlier we were doing the telnet wala. Earlier, what is the error you got last time when you do telnet on 80 port number?
Timeout.
No.
Timeout.
Timeout is when you are not allowed the security group.
Wait.
You allowed, right? No.
Yeah.
Do this guy. I'm sorry. NC widget. Take the private IP.
And put a port number.
Space.
80.
No, you got connected, right? Because I am not in the Bastion now. I'm not in the application. I came to the Bastion. From there, I'm testing it. You can do like this also. One more is curl. If I want to test the page, HTTP. Density is private, right? You got to know the basics, right? What we went to the initial days. Those are the core basics you should have. Everywhere network will come with you. Good. Now it is good. So your local host, no. If you do, so you are entering on the 80 port number. So you are getting the page also responses. Now I'm good now. My EC2 is can be accessed it. Now I can open to this is how I test it as an admin internally. Now I wanted to welcome the users, right? End users. I'll go to the only I don't have any option to give them. If I want to go, only the option is right now is this guy. What is this guy? Load balancer. Or the other way around is there one more concept. I can bring one more EC2 mission. Please, this is the concept I'm telling it. I'll bring one more EC2 mission. For example, I'll keep it here. Here I will install one more software called Apache or Nginx here. Apache or Nginx. Here I will configure some rules. Forward to this, whenever request comes with the host based or path based, forward to this guy also you can configure. What is the drawback if you go with this model? What is the benefit with this model? You can do like this. Yeah, management. Simple, manage, right? Simple is the manage. Yeah. Let's delete this guy. We don't, if you want, this is the one you can say as a reverse proxy also. From private, from internet to it is allowing to private, right? Via the public. So this is also you can say that reverse proxy. So I'm not using this concept. I'm going with this load balancer guy. Let me do 1 minute. Load balancer. So I'll go with the application only. The beauty is this guy. Demo VPC. Tell me here. In which subnet we are getting load balancer now? Very important. Don't create in the private subnet. Public. So every zone has a subnet. This is the difference. Public subnet 3 and a lesson. Yeah. No, some automation wise you can do from GUI. No, you have to select manually. Yeah. So here default security group I'm allowing for now. I'll associate later. For now. This create a target group. Instances. Demo FNTZ. Let's say keep it Apache. And it will go by 80. And here very important. This is also VPC. Oh, since we selected from here, please observe it. Target groups are VPC specific. You cannot do cross. Can I give here team.html? No, this is not the route, not the path. I'll check one. Yeah, whatever the HTML was there, you can give it that. Next. So let's assign the EC2. Port number is very important. Two things you have to know, include as pending, and then what is there, right? Include register or one more option will be there, right? Include as pending. I think, yeah, this is the 3 target group. Go under targets, you see EC2 machine should exist. Now target group is there. I need to assign this target group to load balancer. Just refresh here. The top one will get it. Default security group I'm going. Create a load balancer. Your load balancer. Load balancer in which subnet?
Public.
EC2 machining? You
Correct.
can, yeah. Because you want to access this website outside, right? This is how we go. Now EC2 is secured or not? EC2 machines now. Completely secure now because of they don't have the public thing. Yeah. Let's access this guy. Can I test from my local this website, this DNS? What is the command I can test from command line? Curl. Yeah, that is the curl. Just do endpoint. You know this problem? They'll be registering, right? AWS will register. They'll take at this endpoint. Cool. Just a minute. Now let's go with this flow. Request come listening on request go to the load balancer on listener on 80 port number. It will go to this. Before going to this, it will get filtered in this layer, right? Security. Go to the security group. You can control your own security group also. For now, I will allow my security group. This thing. 80. Let's see if it DNS sometimes caches. You have to test in the private. Just 2 more minutes and take. Yeah, NS lookup and then do you mean is that one? You mean what is the type you mean? No, we are not assigning, right, any IP address to load balancer. Load balancer will get automatically IP address, right? We don't assign any IP address to load balancer. Yeah, now we have got an IP. I think now you will be having something on the screen. What could be the problem?
No. Connection timeout.
Yeah, timeout only, but what could be the problem? You know, there's some solution, right, for this.
Security groups.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Save rules. Now I got the security group allowed. Now access this page. See here. So let's see the flow. Now it went into the security group. Sorry. I'm sorry. Load balancer to security group. We have allowed, and then listener accepted it. Let's click on this guy. Listener accepted it, and then it went into the target group. I'm not doing any rules checking. And then it went into the EC2 mission. EC2 is healthy. And then let's click on the EC2. Before reaching to the EC2, it will filter the traffic at which some common guy, right? Which is the guy. Security group of the EC2. Let's see that what are the rules. You allowed 802. That's why. 80 you have allowed to test, right? Outside. So that's why this is working. In the real time, this guy to whom it will be restricted. Now you have the flow.
To load balancer security group.
Yeah, that is, it will restrict to the load balancer security group. The lab we did redoing it, but it is completely in our own control network, whatever we did this lab. Any thoughts, questions you want to ask in it? You are seeing the page, right? This guy. This is the page. This, the content giving and all developer job. What is the content? We will get some zip artifact, the package. Deploy it, run it. That is what our job. Infrastructure, network, completely you are the one has to manage it. So any questions you want to ask on it? Any queries?
Sir, here we are creating a load balancer security group now. So replace that security group there, sir.
Yeah, we can replace it. This is right now for time thing, right? I went with the default. You can replace it. You can change that security group later also. Yes. Network security group. No, where is that? Security, no? Edit. You can create your own security group here. You can select it. This is the what you are asking, right? Yeah, you can select it here.
No, not here, sir. In EC2, we are supposed to expose the internet, right? There.
Yeah. This I can replace with the security group. Yes, that is what we do. Yes, we don't expose to EC2 to any to outside world. That is what. That we will do again. That separate kind of lab. Now you have the clarity, right? How to host a website. This is the complete objective. I would say that. Yeah. Outside. Now you everything will come. Bastion, LB, the total concept will come. If you are able to, this is the welcome to cloud. I would say that. Yeah. So if further no questions, we'll wind up for today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Record.